Hello and welcome to another edition of the Solid Rock, Minnesota podcast, a place to swing by for a brief moment for some stories or news and things to ponder. It's a place to take a small pause from your busy life. So grab yourself some coffee or a mug of tea or a pop, as we like to call it here in the North Country, and kick back for a moment. Take a breather. Well, Mother's Day is here. It's a day to honor and show our love for our moms. Had she lived, my mom would be 101 years old. But as fate would have it, my mom died almost 40 years ago when she was just 61. At the time, I was 22 and going to be a new mom in a few months. The night before my mom died, she put her hand on my stomach as my baby kicked and squirmed for one of the first times, and she said, "It's a girl." That night after I left the hospital, my mom passed away. A few months later, I gave birth to a beautiful daughter. And as the years went by, I had 3 more incredible and beautiful children, 2 sons and another daughter. And although my mom was never around to watch the kids grow up and accomplish the milestones or have any direct input into their lives, I have to believe she's had a steady influence in their lives. That's because I'm my mother's daughter. There are many things I do that are a direct result of being raised by a woman who loved me unconditionally, whether I was a good and obedient child or a rebellious teenager. Through all of my growing pains, my mom was there to love me, to stand by me, and to watch me take those first steps in life's journey. And although she was not physically present during my transformation into adulthood and parenthood, she's a direct result of the woman I have become. And she's left an impact on how I have loved and raised my own kids, and it's now being passed on to the next generation, my grandkids. I'm forever grateful to my mom. I've missed her every day since she's been gone, but I know that I carry that mom gene that she passed on to me, and I see it in my kids as they raise their kids. Even though they never met her, she's been an influence in their lives. They've always told me that they feel as if they know her personally. And I think that's because we've shared so many stories over the years about her and the person she was. Just a lot of happy things and funny things and just typical things that you would share about a person. We've kept her spirit alive with us. Today, as I remember my mom's life, let me hone in on the ability to show unconditional love for those around me, just like she did. And allow me to feel that unconditional love from my Creator, whether I'm being the good and obedient child or I'm being that rebellious teenager. Today I honor my mom and those who have stood in the gap, to all those whose moms are no longer physically present. To all of you, happy Mother's Day and thank you for your love. You've been listening to the podcast of Solid Rock, Minnesota. We're honored and happy you've taken the time from your busy day to give us a listen. If you've enjoyed spending a few minutes with us, please tell your family and friends to stop by and check us out. Feel free to leave a comment here and subscribe to the Solid Rock, Minnesota podcast. You can also stop by and visit our website at www.solidrockminnesota.com. There you'll find links to our blog and also the local weather here at Solid Rock, Minnesota. Always a conversation starter. Also, send us your post office mailing address for a free authentic Minnesota postcard with a personal message to you from Solid Rock, Minnesota. There's no strings attached. Just send us your mailing address and we'll send you a postcard. It's all absolutely free to you. We just like hearing from listeners and see where you're all from. Until next time, may you be surrounded with life, laughter, family, and friends, people who truly know you. Many blessings.